Hey there, guys. So today we have another review, and this is a beer courtesy of Jeff. Thank you so much. This is from Tröegs. This is Bourbon Barrel Aged Flying Mouflan, which is their Bourbon Barrel Aged barley wine. They have a base beer, Flying Mouflan. This is Bourbon Barrel Aged, part of their Scratch series, 11.7%. So yes, again, I already got the cage off. I had a hard time getting the cork off, so I did that off camera, and now we have it off. So really like the cork and cage, by the way. Really nice looking bottle. Really, just great design, and I already can smell it with that little puff of air and popping out. So. Once again, it smells nice and bourbony and malty. So, beer comes in a good amount of clarity. Get a little bit of like reddish coming through in the light, but it's sort of like a deep amber brown kind of color. A good amount of carbonation. Yeah, certainly some clarity in there, but really nice looking beer. Yeah, looks like an American barley wine. Let's dig in. Actually, don't even know if this the base beer. I believe the base beer is an American barley wine. But on the aroma, it is big malts. Bourbon wrapped around with just rich intensity. There's a caramelization kind of quality. Really intense amounts of Maillard. Wow. A little bit of spicy quality from the bourbon, a little bit of oak, vanilla, huge amount of sweetness, tons of like toffee and caramel. A little bit of spicy quality again. A spicy quality just like dominating a little bit. It smells a bit of that booze in the bourbon. Wow, it almost burns the nose a little bit. This is a high ABV beer, 11.7. So a little bit of fusel alcohol. Cheers. Wow. 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 That is a really good beer. Just like huge like amounts of like great execution throughout the experience. Boom, a little bit of prickly carbonation, malt qualities driving in, big rich malt qualities without being overly sweet. Get a little bit more of that kind of like vanilla jumping in, oak qualities come through slightly, drying out the beer a little bit. A little bit more tannins on the finish, nice and dry, just like gripping the palate just a little bit with those tannins. Mouthfeel is medium to medium plus. 11.7, it actually doesn't drink that high. On the back end, you get a tinge of alcohol. As you wait more, the rich sweetness is very nice. It pushes to medium plus. It's not like sticky, which is interesting. Sometimes you want really like a big dark fruit, intense, huge caramel, kind of like cloyingly sweet kind of beer. You sort of want that in a bourbon barrel aged barley wine, like leaning towards cloying. This one pulls it back just a touch. It's sweet, intense amounts of malty quality, but then pulls back before it gets a little bit desserty. There's actually pretty leaning towards a little bit more balance instead of the desserty kind of quality. Oak for days. A little bit of spiciness, wonderful, rich amounts of just vanilla coming through. That toasted oak quality, just huge amounts of like chewy malt quality, rich breadiness, caramel coming through, a little bit of toffee, leans on a little bit of sweetness, but it's restrained by that tannic oak. Wow. Mouthfeel could use a little bit more, but I feel like with a little bit more mouthfeel, you sort of get a little bit more of that kind of chewy sweetness. So it like pushes back a little bit on mouthfeel, pushes back a little bit on sweetness, and so it offers a wonderful experience. 11.7%. This is dangerous. I would have guessed it's around 9-10. Just a little bit of spice from the heat of the bourbon. Oh, a beautiful beer. Very much enjoying it. I mean, just keep looking for notes. The amount of again, it reminds me a little bit like of something that Hill Farms ever put out. Just like wonderful elegance to this beer. It's a very elegant bourbon barrel aged barley wine. Just absolutely love it. As for rating, big fan. Oh, love the elegance on this one. 98 plus. 98 plus. So until next time, guys, cheers. Big fan of this one. I don't think it's actually that impossible to get. So big fan. I really like this. This is Tröegs Flying Mouflan. Let me know what you think. Until next time, guys, cheers.